Hi, I'm Eddy Grant. At least I'm still Eddy Grant. Thanks for watching Music News.
Eddy Grant, it's great to see you. How are you doing today?
I'm cold today, but then it's one of those things.
Yeah, London, at least it's not raining. That's the main thing.
That's true. It's quite bright, overhanging clouds. What else can I say as a weatherman?
Well, thanks for your time, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, you're set to release your new album, Plaisance, in 2017. It's the first part of a trilogy of recordings named after the village in Guyana where you were born. Can you tell us about the concept?
It's on music.
Plaisance is the place that, and you got it wrong. Even though I schooled you, you did get it wrong. It's Plaisance.
Plaisance.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And it's the place where I was born, and it's the place that gave me most of my values. And I think that it is time that I relate to the world and or who is interested and or who likes me. The relationship I have with the place, and that's ensconced in the songs. I really don't spend too much time trying to explain what I've written or what I've done. It's there for who wants it, and it would be appreciated certainly by the people in Plaisance.
Definitely, I hope so. But I mean, I've heard I'm the One, it's been out for a while, and True to You, both called upbeat, lively tracks. Is that the vibe for the whole album?
No. You've heard I'm the One, you've heard True to You, and you've probably heard Now We're All Together.
Oh yeah.
Those are certainly three of the leading tracks on the album. Along with the rest, you'll find a change, and you'll find in some cases interesting diversions, and there are 14 tracks, so somewhere along the line, whoever you are, you must find yourself within that which is ensconced in Plaisance.
Excellent. Where was it recorded?
It was recorded in Barbados at my place, Blue Wave Studios.
Yeah.
And it's taken me the best part of 6 years to arrive here with it.
Is the trilogy complete already then?
The trilogy is not all about Plaisance. There's a trilogy of recordings that I did simultaneously, going one to the other, until I arrived at the end. The next release obviously will be another part of Guyana. It's a push to energize interest in the place of my birth.
Have they got titles, all the albums?
They will have, yes.
Not able to tell us now?
I'm here to talk to you about Plaisance.
Cool. I mean, and do you think that you sort of entered, you said it took 6 years, is this a particularly creative phase for you?
No, I'm constantly creative. If not physically doing it, certainly mentally thinking it. You have to ingest the influence, the feelings, the things to talk about, and then you regurgitate as nicely as possible the songs.
Yeah, any special guest collaborations?
No, I don't collaborate as a rule because of the way in which I record. Maybe one day I'll do that sort of thing, but there are a couple of people that would have contributed, and they are mentioned on the record packaging. Yeah.
Excellent. How will it be released? CD, vinyl?
It will be
download?
released. It will be released in every format. Primarily the hard copies for the collectors, and for the consumers, there is the online issue, which you will come to the website and or to YouTube or wherever, and you'll be able to buy it.
Excellent. I mean, moving on, you're going to light up Brixton's Electric Avenue, sign next week to mark the end of the refurbishment scheme. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot that the Borough of Lambeth and in general all those who are involved in it, including the architects, etc., that they would see fit to modernize that which is now become so modern, because with the advent of the recording there has been obviously a great interest in its history, the street's history, the area's history, and there will be a continued relationship with the public because of that. It's timely, and I think that it's necessary, and I think it will do England a lot of good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your career has spanned 50 years, 20 million records, 15 solo albums. When you were a boy in that village, were your dreams anywhere near as big as that?
Man, my dreams was just to wake up in the morning and go swimming in a trench or a canal and go running, looking at birds in the savannas. You know, it was a simple life, and I never really expected anything more out of my life because I was happy. I was the one thing that you can't pay any money for. I was happy. I still am happy. I'm exceedingly happy. Matter of fact, I'm positively happy. You know, but it's at that time of my life, up until 12, I was ecstatic. I was doing the things that I wanted to do. I had finished school basically, and God knows what I was heading towards. But God is great.
Yeah. What have been your career highlights that will always stand out for you?
Career highlights. I don't really have highlights. I've just lived as broadly and as positively as I can, and I want to continue. That's a career highlight. That's something to live for. You know, I want to continue living, and I want to continue making music.
Who inspires you these days then?
I think most people who are trying to do something positive in life would be an inspiration. I'm greatly inspired by the Honorable Marcus Garvey, who was able to show a kind of black pride that has enervated black people throughout time, and I think probably is the greatest black man that's ever lived. So I appreciate him, and I've appreciated all those who have followed in his footsteps and made a contribution to this world.
Excellent. Will we see you live in 2017?
I hope to be.
But playing live on stage in the UK?
Yes, hopefully.
What's your advice to aspiring musicians, somebody that would like to have even a tiny fraction of the career that you've had?
Practice, and keep practicing till it ain't funny no more. It really is the secret to everything, because destiny dictates and rules. You can't do anything about that. All you can do is practice, and as you practice, life will throw you into situations, and life will make its choices. If it's for you, you must get it.
Well, you've had an amazing career. Which 3 songs would you say sum Eddy Grant up?
That's a hard one, you know, because I don't think any song that I've done sums Eddy Grant up. My voice sums Eddy Grant up, because it's, when you hear it, you know it. And for me, that is, if I have a gift, that is my greatest gift.
And how has your voice changed across the 50 years? It sounds the same. Has it changed?
It must change somewhat, but I haven't really noticed it. You will notice it.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot for your time. It's been a pleasure. Anything else to say to Music News watchers?
Thanks for keeping me there. Thanks for loving me who loves me. For the rest of you, there's still time.
Fantastic. Thank you very
Okay,
much
man.
indeed.
Right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.